Hey, and welcome to video number 2. Hopefully you watched video number 1 first, hence, 1, 2, numbers, they're a thing. Okay, so again, I am Becky, your instructor. Hi. So this one is just about your homework quizzes and tests, specifically using the Newton Alta platform. So when you are in the modules, anything that starts with a number, 1, 2A, 2B, 2C, these are homework assignments. Okay, so the first time, and we're going to talk again more about this on Wednesday, but the first time you go into a homework assignment, shows up here, you see Newton Alta, it's going to ask you to purchase, okay? So I'm going to click purchase. Now, you can buy an access code from the bookstore. It's going to cost you more than $20 if you do that. If you want to just pay $20 now, this is the easiest and quickest way to do it. You can just click select plan, put in a credit card number, $20, and you're done. That's all of your homework, all of your quizzes, all of your tests, $20, and you're done. If you don't have $20 today, that's fine. Just click courtesy access, and that will give you 14 days of access to the material before you need to purchase. So you will notice that now it says, hi, your courtesy access ends in 13 days, and it will give you a countdown every time you go in. Now, when you see your assignment here, as you scroll down, this will tell you how many learning objectives are in this assignment. Generally, the more objectives, the longer the assignment. Newton Alta is a mastery-based learning platform. That means if you really know how to do something, your assignment's going to be shorter. Whereas if you might struggle because it's a little harder for you to learn, you're going to get extra help throughout, and it's going to help you learn and help you the experience be better so that you understand what's happening at the end. That is the goal. If you want to read about it or watch a video first, you can click on this little piece of paper here at the end, and that will show you a video. If you've watched the lecture videos from your workbook and everything, and you're just ready to jump in, you can go ahead and just click start, and it's going to enter you into your assignment. And you'll notice that you have a mastery bar in the top right corner. You're trying to fill that. That is your goal. It tells you what you're working on, and you have yourself a question. So you're going to type your answer in. I'm just guessing. I have no idea what this answer is. And then you hit submit. This is a free response question, which means you have 2 tries. So maybe you added wrong, right? You can double check your work because hopefully you have scrap paper next to you that you're doing your work on. And then after you try it, if you miss it twice, you're done, but it will walk you through how to do the problem, right? So we call these detailed answer explanations so that you can figure out what you're doing wrong. And then you hit continue, and it's the next problem up. So you don't have a finite number of problems. You're going to work until you understand the material, and then the assignment is done. So Alta is going to continually kind of help guide you to where you will best understand the material and be able to do well in the quizzes and the tests. Okay, so we call these adaptive assignments. Now, if I go back into my module, we have quite a few adaptive assignments. We also have some assignments which I call static assignments. So static assignments are based off of applications in your workbook, which again is why it's so important to do the stuff in the workbook, because stuff in the workbook is going to be in your homework and it's going to be on your quizzes and your tests, so it's very important. Now you'll notice these static assignments, you have 4 attempts. The questions do not change on all 4 attempts. So let me just show you how this works. I'm going to do this quiz. I'm just going to answer the first answer in each one. I'm not even going to read the questions. Okay. Great. Answered the questions. Yes, I did great. I'm going to hit submit, and it's going to show me I got a 20%. So I got 1 out of 5 correct. Now, this is the beautiful part. You can click view results, and it's going to show you, hey, you got that one right. So you can check your work, right? Because you're going to be doing this on scrap paper, and you can mark, okay, this one, okay, I got that one right. The other 4 I got wrong. And then you can go back and rework and figure out where you went wrong before you do it again. And here's the thing. At any point in time, if you're looking at your work going, I do not know what I did on this question, you can email me and say, Becky, I'm on assignment 2C. That's why we numbered and lettered them. Assignment 2C, can you help me with number 2 or whatever? And I will send you tips and tricks for number 2. Okay, that is my job. My job is to help you. That is what I will do. Okay, so that's the two type of homework we have, adaptive and static. Again, we will talk more about these on Wednesday. But if you want to get going, I don't want to hinder you. Now, the other thing is that we have quizzes. Quizzes are going to look very much like static assignments, but you only have 2 attempts. And for both those static assignments and the quizzes, the highest grade is what we keep in the gradebook. Okay, so same thing, right? You're going to do the same basic idea. Quizzes are also timed, 30 minutes. Generally, that's more than enough time, but this is to kind of get you practicing because your exams are timed. So just kind of be aware of that. Don't freak out about it, but just kind of be aware because it's going to be important that we are just aware of the time because exams are timed, right? So we just got to practice in that setting. But they kind of run the same way as that static assignment. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit start just to show you. The time is at the top, right? So if you're like working, oh, how much time do I have left? You can always see in the top right, tells you how much time you have left and how many questions you need to answer. So if I've answered this question, it'll show me that I've answered 1 out of 8. Okay, so it kind of gives you an idea. And again, you have 2 tries at the quizzes. So if you take the first try and you got 6 out of 8 right, then you can figure out, okay, the 2 that I missed, what did I do wrong? And if you have questions, this kid will help you, this kid. But I can only help you if you ask questions. So again, we have 2 hours on Wednesday night for questions. We also have email, and I do respond pretty quickly to email. If need be, I also make Zoom videos with me showing math work if that's, I think, the easiest way to help you if you ask me a question. So just make sure that you're like communicating with me. You communicate with me. I communicate with you. We're all winners, and life is good in the neighborhood. So that's kind of a quick run through of how we're going to use Alta for homework, adaptive and static, and then quizzes and tests, very similar. Quizzes, you have 2 tries. Exams, we just have 1. And we'll talk more about exams when they get closer. Thank you. That's video 2. I'll see y'all on Wednesday.